Through medical development could change how opioid overdoses are treated. Researchers at the University of Arizona have identified a molecule that could stop an opioid overdose faster and with longer lasting effects than the current treatment in circulation. 13 News reporter Peyton May has been learning how this treatment could save lives across the country and right here in Pima County.
Naloxone, the drug typically used to stop an opioid overdose, only works for about 30 minutes. That means it often needs to be administered twice or even 3 times to prevent an overdose death. As opioid use continues to be an issue in Pima County, one researcher says this new treatment could change all of that.
When we talk about drug deaths, opioids is a huge driver of this crisis.
More than 5 people die from an opioid overdose every day in Arizona. In Pima County, those numbers aren't much better. Mark Person with the Pima County Health Department says ever since 2017, their drug deaths have hit numbers they've never seen before.
We saw annual numbers hit 400, 500 deaths in a year, which is really unheard of.
He says 40 to 50% of those deaths are from opioids, the most common being fentanyl. That's why researchers at the U of A think they've found a breakthrough in treating opioid overdoses specifically from fentanyl. Typically, someone experiencing an overdose will get treated with naloxone, otherwise known as Narcan. This will push fentanyl off the opioid receptor, stopping the drug's effects immediately. The problem is, it doesn't last long.
The problem is that one dose may last 30 minutes, but often a person may wake up from the overdose, but if they have a large amount of fentanyl on board or an opiate, they can go back into that opiate comatose or something, or even die.
The molecule Vandra's team discovered lasts longer than Narcan and would only require 1 dose. Vandera also expects the treatment to be more effective than Narcan against carfentanil, a synthetic opioid that's 100 times stronger than fentanyl. That's why his team is aiming to make the drug widely available within the next 1 to 2 years.
We're hoping that we can kind of get an expedient approval through the FDA and get an IND and get it into humans quickly.
Desi Rachels, the president of TACO, an organization combating overdoses on campus, shares the same hope. She lost her best friend to an opioid overdose her freshman year of college and says treatments like this could give more people a second chance.
The fact that these could be available to save lives soon is just awesome. You know, those are more lives saved, which is always a good thing.
Person says despite a spike in overdose deaths in January of this year, they expect year-end numbers to be lower than in 2024. Reporting from the U of A, Peyton May, 13 News.